Hello everyone, my name is Vincent, and welcome to another Dota 2 gameplay and commentary. This game I was playing Bounty Hunter. And Bounty Hunter's right now I think he's mainly played as a support. He used to be like a good carry, but I feel like he's like a tank, or he's kind of like a tanky support or a roaming support, like Nice Stalker, or probably Mirana, one of those two. But he's pretty good. He is really good when it comes to detection, basically. So like placing wards, all that fun stuff. But he is a pretty good hero. He's not one of my favorite heroes per se, but he is especially good for certain heroes like Sniper for sure. Maybe even Shadow Fiend. But I think he's pretty cool. I only play him as a support for the most part, but I do get like damage items and stuff because, you have to get that good ganking. That good ganking basically is what I'm trying to say. I placed a ward there to block their camps because I know that what I've been trying to do for the past couple months, or this past month, is, and I was lagging right here, so I didn't want to go on him because I was lagging so bad. I was, for the past couple months, or this past month, I was trying to focus more on ward placements, so like blocking camps while also getting maximum efficiency by getting detection and placing sentries, dewarding, that kind of stuff. So that's stuff I've been wanting to get better at as a support player. And yeah, if you've known from the past, I don't play a lot of carries. I mainly just play support, or the closest I come to carries are probably like Nice Stalker, Undying. I play like Bloodseeker too, I guess, but not as frequently. But I mean, recently I've been getting a little better at playing carries, but I've been trying to refine most of I'm trying to refine basically all my mechanics support wise, and I decided to head mid here because you want to gank a lot as Bounty Hunter. You really need to time when you're going to use Shadow Dance, or is this called Shadow Dance? I believe Shadow Walk is what I meant to say. So this was bizarre. So he knew I was coming. He still stayed there though, and we easily dove on him. And he dove, and I think it might have been because he might have had some ping issues. Probably there was some delay. That's the only explanation I have for why he died there. But nonetheless, it was a good play by us. I was pretty happy about that. So I got boots, and I'm gonna stick with brown boots for a little bit. Actually, I guess not. I sold it apparently. Interesting. But when I do get boots, I decided to sell it, or I decided to keep with just brown boots. Not I get arcanes later on because arcanes are kind of good, or they're really good for a support Bounty Hunter. And I placed the ward there to block their ancient so that they can't stack it for later on, and also gives vision of the river, of the ruin, so that was pretty good. And also I decided to wait for a courier. It's a bit advantageous of me to do that, considering he died, so he's probably behind, but you never know. So I decided to just spend about a good solid 30 seconds, maybe less. You don't want to spend too much time or else you're doing basically nothing productive. So I decided to head out now. And what do we do here? I think I want to get... my teammate was pinging to hit him again, or get this gank off, because he's pushing, which isn't good. So, and he's pushing even harder, so I hit him once, hit him twice, and it was kind of a mistake for him to hit, like, he should have just ran. I guess lack of vision was probably not, or probably the reason why he didn't get out of that situation. But nonetheless, I got 2 assists, good kills for our carry mid, so that's good. He's going to be getting his Midas probably very soon, I would imagine. Faceless Void. I decided to head up top here, maybe set up a kill on... both of these heroes are kind of tanky, but I think Spirit Breaker might be the easier of the 2 to kill. So I was kind of sad that we couldn't, or kind of upset that we couldn't get that kill over there. I told him not to dive because he wasn't worth it. And then he had to watch the courier. So that just happened. We didn't really get any output from that, or we didn't get any like benefits from what I did there. So that's a bit unfortunate. I was for some reason I had phase boots queued up, but I didn't want to have phase boots queued up. So I decided to take some solo farm while we let our I guess, pull the creeps. And it's good to have it's always good to have an Orb of Venom on Bounty Hunter because it has a slow and it poisons, obviously. So it's pretty good. It's really good early game. And I do eventually build a Scotty later in this game, so it ends up working. And right here, I went AFK for a second, so I'm just gonna speed this up. I end up dying. But that was pretty unfortunate. I had to do something. That's why I died there. I was kind of upset about that. I don't know how he had vision on me though. That was weird. Ooh, too slow. Just gonna speed it up a little bit. Just get out here. All right. So I knew he was dead, so I decided to head bot. And this was a pretty long game. Actually, it was 51 minutes. So. Again, you want to shadow walk, not in over her, or where they may have a ward. That ward right there actually blocks the big camp, I believe. Again, trying to impede their farming. So. And it gives us good vision of the bottom room, I believe. Actually, no, it doesn't. It doesn't give vision of the bottom room. That's weird. I may have placed it a little bit too far to the west or to the east, so that might have been why. But I'm just gonna farm up mid. As a support, it's not a bad thing to farm one lane if you know that the carries are elsewhere, especially if I have an escape like Shadow Walk. And I think I was gonna queue up something here. I had Urn queued up for the longest time, but I never built it. Yeah, I queued up Medallion. So Medallion's I think is pretty good on Bounty Hunter as a support. Medallion is really a good item in general for any support. But I don't know, I just felt instinctively it would have been good. It would have been good to equalize Slarder's ultimate, and I was assuming that Sniper would have built Desolator, so I needed to get the armor for my teammates, especially my carries. That was really important. So that's my reasoning for building a Medallion. I'm just gonna farm mid pretty much. Push out the wave. No one's come to me yet. I have another ward. I don't remember where I placed it. I think I wanted to head bot here. Oh, I remember what happens here. It's a bit ridiculous. Again, it was advantageous of me to do this, but I did it. Or I tried, I mean. I didn't die, though. His slow was like 80%, I think. I don't know. His slow is ridiculous. Like, sniper's slow. That needs to be nerfed. But, yeah, so we are, I believe, ahead. Or, I mean, it's tied, but I just want to see. Oh, yeah, let me look at the graph real quick. Well, they're actually ahead. So, but not by too much. So, it's still, anyone's ball game. And I'm just looking for, oh, I have Medallion now, and I do build Dagon eventually, too. Yeah, I queue it up here, so. That was good here. Okay, so I'm wrapping around here. I believe I get the track off here. Yep, I do. There's a replay bug where he can't see him, so that's unfortunate. But is this slowed down? No, it's not. All right, I get the track off to get us bonus gold there. We should not have grouped up there. I track him again. We get a lucky bash, and there you go. Clean up the kill. That's pretty well done by us. It's kind of lucky to get that bash off, but, you know, whatever. I just realized that ward placement I put there is blocked by those trees, so I have to place a little bit more to the east or southeast. And I think it'll still block, so. I wasn't paying attention to the aggro of those creeps, I was just focusing on getting a track off. But unfortunately he gets away, so. And we're not able to get the courier snipe, so whatever. Finally use my clarity that I had all game. I feel like it's a little... Do you guys think it's a little slow here? I don't know. That's weird. Okay. Again, track. You always want to track people. It's never a bad thing. And always use your medallion on your front lines. Like your hard carries, basically. Oh, and also, I am on the Dota Reborn. This is what it looks like. And it's way better. Way better than the old engine. The only problem is the UI is still a little funky. Like, it's hard to organize your inventory and equip things. So they really need to fix that. But other than that, I mean, for the most part, it's pretty decent. Like, it runs at a great FPS. Of course, though, I have to dumb down the settings because my computer isn't the greatest computer, but it runs pretty well. Even at, like, a semi-low, like, a little less than half of, like, the quality looking. Like, I turned down the settings, or the resolution, and it still looks phenomenal, in my opinion. Like, the textures look sharper. It's pretty good, especially if you're running on a more high-end computer. Yeah, Reborn is definitely the way to go. Not only that, though, in my opinion, I think that or not even in my opinion, the other engine crashes a lot. And my friend said that it's probably because they are purposely not supporting that engine, so people just shift to Reborn, because Reborn's going to be the new engine overall anyway in a couple weeks. So I don't deny that. I'm sure that's what's going on. So yeah, that's basically what's happening with the Dota crap. And for some reason you could that's weird. Okay, alright, that explains why they had vision. I thought they had a ward there, but it was actually Sniper who had a Shadow Blade, I think. I was really shocked at. Well, I wasn't really shocked, but I was kind of shocked that Spirit Breaker was able to get to me there. See, if you're a Spirit Breaker and there is a Bounty Hunter on the other team, if you carry a Dust, you can guarantee a kill. All you have to do is carry Dust, because even if he goes Invis, you'll hit him, then Dust, then you can bash him, and then you can ulti him. And it looks like our carries are doing fairly, I guess, decent. And that doesn't work. Don't do that. If you're an anti-mage, never do that. It doesn't work. But yeah, so I was, if you look at where my ward is, hold on, I'm just gonna go into free camera real quick just to show you. Free camera, boop. Right here, he was trying to stack the camps. I guess him, my own teammate. He was trying to stack the camps, but this proves that I blocked it. Because I saw the timer going just over the 22-minute mark, and he was trying to aggro the keeps out. This definitely blocks. You can also block, interestingly enough, like right here, with a ward. So that's pretty cool. You can block it right here. You have to make sure it's a little more to the east. Like a solid, solidly like right there. But right here is probably one of the best. Maybe if I put it a little bit more like here, maybe? I don't know. Putting it a little bit right here is good because then you can get that rune right there. And if you want D-ward, I don't think... See, the thing is that if you put a sentry right here, it's going to grab everything within this proximity. And it looks like we're doing work. It'll grab everything in that proximity. Including right here, but it will not grab this one. So if people are smart enough, they'll put like, I mean, sentries right here, but it won't grab this one, but it will grab this one. So if you put it a little bit like into the center right here, it may grab that one, but I'm not sure. You can also, interestingly enough, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little off topic, but you can put wards in this trench right here. At least on the old engine, I don't know if it works on the new engine. It probably does, but you can put sentries here, and it does block, I believe. But yeah, I think the best ward is placed right here. But the only problem is you have to cut down this tree for it to be like actually beneficial. So you have to carry accordingly. But you know, that's just my view on it. So we're going back to here. Sorry about that. I was just like, yeah, and I've been doing my my homework on wards. I'm warding, I mean, as a support, so I just felt like sharing that bit of info with you if the viewers here are fellow support players. And it looks like we're getting pushed back really hard. So I tracked the right person there. Our hard carries died a lot, actually, in the early game. So that sucked, but in my opinion, I think my play was okay, or my contribution team was okay this game. I didn't do enough dewarding. I don't think I dewarded one ward, which is terrible. So that's unfortunate, but what you gonna do? Again, I have to work on more is dewarding, like in a little bit more tricky areas. And I do have Dagon now, which is awesome, because that will guarantee me basically a kill on Sniper if I carry Dust or something like that. And I bought 2 more Observer wards. I felt like I should, I don't know if I do this, but I should be putting wards in our jungle. And I should also put another ward back over here. Which is what I think I do, actually. And I think, do I put it? Nope, I put it in the wrong spot again. Yeah, because these trees right here, they block the vision, so I can't see. Yeah, I'm trying to put wards in more tricky areas, basically. Like, not in the common areas, because then people be like, oh, well, they knew I was there, so they have to be... They knew I was in the secret shop, so they had to have a ward, you know, like, right over here, so... That was a bit unfortunate. Like, like, you need to put wards in, more tricky areas. And it's really, really important that you... yeah, I'm dead. I should have backed up there. It was pretty stupid of me to save that line. I should have killed, like, one creep, then backed. I didn't pay attention, and that was completely 100% my fault. But, no, it's really important to... block camps. The Radiant Ancient camps are very easy to block. The Dire neutral, like regular neutral camps are easy to block. Actually, all the camps are not that hard to block if you know where you're placing the wards. Because if you're gonna put, like, I mainly buy sentries. I mean, obviously for, you know, true sight, but also for blocking. That's the second biggest use that you can use that for. That's why they come in, you can buy 4 of them at once. I believe you can actually buy 6 even. And I queued up Orchid here. That was a big mistake. And I switched it actually to MKB. Yeah. I don't end up buying MKB for a long time, but again, I was trying to make some good decisions here with my items, and I think I did make some great decisions on my items this game, so you'll see that later on as we progress through this match. Alright, so at this point I have Dagon level 2, and I still have MKB queued up apparently, but I don't have anything, like, I haven't bought anything for it yet. And he should have let me go up first. I knew he was inside him, like there's no hiding that fact. I was pretty salty about this death, honestly. And apparently that does do damage, wow. I thought it paused, but I guess it makes sense that it doesn't. And we really need it. Both, like me, the Radiant and the Dire, this game didn't have. We didn't have enough vision really, like true sight vision. Like we didn't carry dust or anything. Like I have dust right now, but I was never in a circumstance where I was about to kill Sniper and then he shadow walked away, or not shadow walked. He shadow blade. I don't remember what it was called though, actually. But anyway, as you can see in the top lane, Lifestealer was taking our farm. I actually somehow have level 3 Dagon in a blink of an eye. And about to refresh the wards. So the wards should always be sold out. Unless you're saving up for... Unless you die a lot. Actually, no, even then you should buy wards all the time. Because it helps the team out. It helps everyone out. I wanted to place a defensive ward here. Because A, I thought they were blocking our Ancients. And B, I don't know. I thought we were kind of on the back pedal at this point. And again, I put it in our jungle, or at least where they would be coming up through. And it's a good thing that our guys can some farm here, so I left him to that. And I think I take some camps here to level up. We were trying to push this top lane, I think. I should have killed the range creep instead. Guarantee the push. But whatever. But yeah, it's always good to buy wards. It should always be sold out unless there is something like you're building, you have to build like your Omni Knight and you died twice early game and you've only been buying wards and you need a soul ring. That's probably when there's probably an exception because you need it. Or maybe when you're building mech on like Dazzler or something. I was trying to track him here, but he was just out of range, so that's okay. That is alright. I want to give some vision here. We saw him coming here. I track him. Go back and vis. You always want to wait till to track. I mean, if it's in a team fight, it's kind of hard. I wasn't really in a good spot here. I had people from the west, people from the east, and people from the south coming at me, so pretty lucky that I was able to get Shadow Walk off the end time because, or unless I would have gotten Sniper's headshot would have procced and then Lifestealer would have dove. I mean, I would have been dead, so there you go. Right now, we're not really actually doing that good, honestly. And it looks like they picked up a gem here. Bad news for me. Again, as a hero like this, like an Invis hero, like Bounty, Nyx, Ricky, you have to always check people if they have vision. Like if they have a gem, or if they have dust, or if they have sentries. Again, I put the ward too far to the west. I'm going to definitely improve that in next games. I have dust, I use it here. So at that point, I knew for sure they had I was pretty salty about that too. I was really mad. I knew for sure they had a gem because he killed me, he shot me when I was in Viz. But I don't think I did anything about it. Ugh. We're doing pretty bad right now. But there's always those comeback mechanics, you know. Hopefully that is enough to help us succeed. And it looks like Sankey might get that kill over there. Oh, maybe not. And they're pushing down our throats. Great. So it's not looking good here. They're about to take mid-racks. Again, making sure I track the right people here. He went in on a very bad spot. Sand King comes in, cleans up pretty good. I was able to get the track off in time. Boom. That was a good cleanup by us. And Sniper bought back. Probably not worth it. I really don't know why he bought back. Unfortunately, Sand King disconnected. I told him to go on him. Alright, so I knew at that point they definitely had it, like, there's no question. Creep aggro, yeah. I don't know what the fuck's going on. There we go. So we had gem, I'm like, yep, let's go into my collection. And I just take it and put it in the, our fountain. I didn't want to risk dying with it. I guess it's not that big of a loss, but I don't know. I still didn't want to risk it, I guess, so put in the fountain for now. That's all good. Alright, so right here I have for Dagon, and I have MKB. There was a sudden burst in GPM for all three of us, because Sand King left. So we were able to get a burst in stuff. And now at this point, we want to be able to get pickoffs. That's really important. I should have Dagon there. I would have killed him. 100%. I was more focused on trying to stun him because I knew he was going to sprint away. Because level 4 Shuriken stuns for 0. I think 4 seconds. I don't know. Let me check. It doesn't actually say. I don't know. It stuns for a very brief moment. Still got the over venom here. I believe I build Scotty next because I felt like I needed more HP, and that was basically, I just needed more HP. So unfortunately I couldn't track him because I didn't have, he had rage on. Not rage, he had rage. Bonus gold there because of track. Basically our GPMs are crazy good. Because we only have 3 people, they have 4, and I timed that Shuriken very well there. And I'm a bounty hunter. We get higher GPM as bounty hunter if you track the right people, and I've been doing decently well tracking. That was a misplay by him. He should have known that I had Shadow Walk. It might end up in him dying. Interesting. I queue up Scotty here. Again, a track. Always track. Dagon, beautiful. Clean up there. I use Medallion. Give him more give him more shit. He got stunned. And basically he's doomed at that point. So, great play by us here. And I, told everyone to push at this point because the biggest people on their team are down. Because Sniper isn't really that hard to kill. He has very low armor, I believe. Not to mention I have Medallion, so it makes it even much harder on him. You know, I was thinking maybe I should have gone Solar Crest, actually. I mean, Scotty, of course, is great, and I shouldn't have gone it, but I should have upgraded to Solar Crest, maybe. It just does so much. And it could be good against Sniper. I guess it's not really needed, but it's still something that I could have done. So I should have stacked the Ancients before I went to the secret shop just to guarantee that that the Ancients were stacked, but whatever. You always want to maximize your efficiency as usual. If it's about to take off, you may as well just do that. I was a little flustered here because I almost had enough for Scotty, and I was like about to die because I was so close, but I had to wait. That's fine. And I had back mid. I need like 2 last hits, maybe 1, and I'm good. Alright, now I have enough. And I think I was... I'm about to sneeze, and it's gonna be really bad. Okay, never mind. I was dumbfounded at how they did that. I realize now how they did that, but at the moment I was so confused. I thought for sure they had like a sentry, or not sentry, an observer ward there, or some kind of vision. It ended up them not, actually. It was really weird. But I'm about to get Scotty now. So that is going to drastically improve a lot of things for me. I was afraid of them sniping the car, but I ended up getting Scotty here, so that's very beneficial for us. The slow is always good. And I believe after that I build... I don't know. I think I built maybe in level 5 Dagon? I don't remember. I think sentries might have been a waste actually of money. But whatever. It's kind of force a habit. If you're a support, you always buy like everything or all the support stuff, so I was hoping that they, I mean, they didn't have a observer ward there, but whatever. So I placed an observer ward there, kind of predictable, but I don't know. I just felt like I needed that vision. I didn't think that they would deward it, just by the way that they've been playing that I've seen. Oh yeah, so I built a BKB actually. That's what I built next. I was hoping to block most of Lifestealers, and that ward I placed right there was terrible. Not the sentry, the observer ward that just expired. I have to get this track off. Boop. There we go. I kind of wasted my streak in there. No, I probably wasted my Dagon. I should have tracked. Yeah, I didn't track, I don't think. We still got a lot of gold, but I could have gotten more, you know? And it looks like we pushed pretty hard here. And I think we actually pushed, like, to the racks. I'm just going to speed it up here, because I believe we actually do get to the racks. Or get very close, at least. Yep, we take the racks. Take their tower. I was confused as to why he did that. He put me in a really bad spot there. But whatever, we got the racks. 100% worth it. Support for that. Yeah. So, I almost have BKB at this point, but just a little outreach. Alright, so, believe it or not, AM actually bought Divine Rapier. I actually think this is a good purchase, honestly. We're at that tipping point in the game where the other team is starting to go down that slope, and if you get the Rapier, it kind of solidifies it. So I thought that was a good purchase, honestly, personally. And it's very, like, if he would have lost it, if he would have, like, died, I don't think we would have been able to win, but I didn't, he had a high survivability, so I wasn't too concerned about it, honestly. But yeah, that's basically this game. We did very excellent. And it looks like he's about to die. I got the track off, but I track anyway again. Oh no, I dig on him, yeah. So, that's game. I thought my item build was phenomenal this game. I probably could have done better mechanics-wise, like warding and stuff, but overall it's pretty good, pretty fun. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. And that's all that really has to be said. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.